We're just a few seconds away from resuming the countdown for the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery today. Countdown clock will start in 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're at T-minus 9 minutes and counting.
VLS auto sequence has been initiated.
And the ground link launch sequencer has been initiated.
PLT, OTC, connect essential buses to fuel cells per your checklist.
OTC, PLT, that's in work.
The orbiter test conductors just requested that Houston send stored program command that will make the orbiter compatible with the downrange tracking stations.
OTC, PLT, essential buses connected to fuel cells.
Copy.
GLS is go for orbiter access arm retract.
Discovery, OTC, best wishes as you bring ISS to full power. Enjoy the ride tonight.
The orbiter access arm is now being retracted away from the vehicle. And this is the walkway used by the crew to gain entry into and out of Discovery. It can be returned to position within seconds if necessary. T-minus 6 minutes, 30 seconds and counting.
OTC, start APU display recorders.
Recorder's running.
PLT, OTC, perform APU pre-start.
OTC, APU pre-starts in work.
The orbiter test conductor has given pilot Tony Antonelli the go-ahead to perform the auxiliary power unit pre-start procedure.
OTC, PLT, APU pre-start complete.
Copy.
Tony Antonelli reports that the pre-start of the auxiliary power units is complete. APU activation will come in just a few seconds.
GLS is go for orbiter APU start.
PLT, OTC, perform APU start.
APU starts in work.
CDR, OTC, reconfigure heaters.
We have a go for APU start.
OTC, PLT, APU start and heater reconfig complete.
Copy.
TLS is go for purge sequence 4.
The launch team has terminated liquid oxygen replenish to the external tank and is now initializing LOX drainback. T-minus 3 minutes, 14 seconds and counting.
TLS is go for ET LO2 pressurization.
Final pressurization of the external tank's liquid oxygen tank is underway.
TLT, clear caution warning memory. Verify no unexpected errors.
That's inward. OTC, caution warning clear, no unexpected errors.
Copy. And Discovery, close and lock your visors and initiate O2 flow.
That's inward.
The gaseous oxygen vent hood is slowly being retracted away from the top of the external tank.
TLS is go for ET LH2 pressurization.
Liquid hydrogen replenish on the external tank is now being terminated. T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds. T-minus 1 minute and counting.
TLS is go for auto sequence start.
25.
And we have a go for auto sequence start. Discovery's onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions.
15.
12, 10,
TLS is go for main engine start.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And booster ignition and liftoff of Space Shuttle Discovery, taking the space station to full power for full science.
This is Mission Control Houston.
Discovery roll program.
Roger roll, Discovery.
Discovery's roll maneuver is complete. It is now in a heads-down position on track for its flight to the International Space Station. Discovery flying 365 miles per hour, 1.5 miles in altitude, 7 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. Discovery's engines are throttling down as the orbiter passes through the area of maximum pressure on the vehicle.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
3 main engines on board are throttling back up. Now 1 minute, 12 seconds into the flight, Discovery flying at 1,800 miles per hour, 10 miles in altitude, and 11.5 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. At liftoff, the fully fueled shuttle, boosters, and external tank weighed 4.5 million pounds. The total thrust at launch was 6,425,000 pounds. All systems continue to function well. 3 good main engines, 3 good power generating fuel cells, and 3 good auxiliary power units for the hydraulic system. We will now stand by for burnout and separation of the solid rocket boosters. Combined, the twin boosters provide 5.3 million pounds of thrust to propel the orbiter toward space. Discovery now flying 3,600 miles per hour, 32 miles in altitude, 43 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center.
Discovery, 2-engine TAL.
2-engine TAL.
Discovery can reach a transoceanic abort landing in the event of a single engine failure. However, all 3 main engines are still operating well. Discovery now flying at 4,300 miles per hour, 48 miles in altitude, and 83 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. Now 3 minutes and 37 seconds into the flight, Discovery continuing on its path to orbit, flying at 5,000 miles per hour, 56 miles in altitude, and 127 miles downrange.
Discovery, negative return.
Discovery copies, negative return.
Discovery is now flying too high and too fast to return to the Kennedy Space Center and the Space Shuttle landing facility in the event of an engine failure. Now 4 minutes, 15 seconds into the flight, Discovery flying at 6,000 miles per hour, 62 miles in altitude, and 177 miles downrange. Four minutes, 50 seconds into the flight, Discovery continuing on path, flying at 7,000 miles per hour, 65 miles in altitude, and 235 miles downrange.
Discovery, press to ATO.
Discovery, press to ATO.
5 minutes, 26 seconds into the flight, Discovery can reach a lower than planned but a safe orbit on 2 engines should one fail. However, all 3 engines are still performing well.
Discovery, single engine ops 3.
Single engine ops 3.
Discovery could conduct a transatlantic abort landing on 1 engine should 2 fail at this point. Discovery flying at 9,000 miles per hour. Discovery's engines have been commanded to swivel to put the orbiter in the proper heads-up position.
Single engine Zaragoza 104.
Single engine Zaragoza 104.
Discovery can reach Zaragoza on one engine should two fail at this point.
Discovery, press to MECO.
Press to MECO.
Discovery can reach the planned orbit on two engines. All three engines continue to operate well. 6 minutes 40 seconds into the flight, Discovery flying at 11,000 miles per hour, 66 miles in altitude.
Your shutdown plan is nominal. Go for the plus X, no go the pitch.
Discovery, nominal shutdown. Go for the plus X, no go for the pitch.
Discovery, single engine press 104. Good readback.
Single engine press 104.
Discovery can reach its planned orbit on one engine should two fail. However, all three still performing well at 104%. Seven minutes 35 seconds into the flight, the engines are now throttling down to maintain structural limits on the orbiter as it approaches loads near 3 times gravity. Discovery flying at 14,800 miles per hour, 64 miles in altitude, and 700 miles downrange from the Kennedy Space Center. Main engine cutoff is confirmed.
Discovery, Houston, nominal MECO, OMS 1 not required.
Copy that. OMS 1 is not required.
And external tank separation is confirmed. Now 8 minutes 57 seconds into the flight, Discovery in orbit, flying at 17,500 miles per hour. Onboard Discovery, Commander Lee Archambault in the commander's seat, the left front seat. To his right, pilot Tony Antonelli. Seated between them and behind them is flight engineer Steve Swanson. To his right, mission specialist Joe Acaba. Down on the middeck are mission specialist Ricky Arnold next to the hatch. On the opposite side is mission specialist John Phillips, and between them is space station flight engineer Koichi Wakata on his way to the International Space Station.